Hello and welcome back to Monkey Gardening. I'm a monkey. Over there is my garden. I'm sat on my drive at the moment in my mischief-mobile. I've decided to try and take a visit to B&Q. And the main reason is I need A, some netting, and B, something for my tomatoes to grow up in. I can get stuff online, but the delivery times are slow, things are expensive, and I want to see things myself. Plus I thought it'd make some interesting filming. So I've got my essential equipment, my hand sanitizer. So it's a couple of miles down the road. I'll film the journey there, but I won't talk while I'm driving. If there's a massive queue outside, then I probably won't go in, and we'll do this another day. But I thought it might be quite interesting. When I'm in the store, I'll film stuff and I'll do a voiceover afterwards, rather than walking around B&Q talking to myself, which might draw more attention to myself than I actually want. Okay, let's do it. Now, how do I turn this camera around? Right, let's see how big the queue is. Okay, so the queue is pretty long. Yep, I think we'll do this another day. Right, take two. So 2 days later. It's been pretty wet and cold today, so hopefully that will put the crowds off and we'll actually get into B&Q. I'm quite prepared to queue up now. I need some stuff. Well, that was a complete waste of time. Wasn't any plants to be had. The plants they did have were absolutely rubbish. I took a photo, which I'll insert into the video, of a pot of peas, which they were trying to charge a £5 for. The main thing I wanted was a tomato house or planter. They had something the right size, but it didn't seem to have anything to fix it to the ground, and the wind that you get in my garden, that wouldn't be any good. Yeah, there wasn't really anything interesting in there at all. A bit of a waste of time, but at least I know. So I'll have to go back and see what I can get online. Oh well, it was a bit of a trip out anyway. It was also far too busy in there, even though they're limiting people going in. I was having to dodge people all the time, and it was just not very comfortable. So yeah, I'm going to head home, have a cup of tea and see what I can get online. Hello monkeys, welcome back to the garden. After the fiasco that was B&Q, I need to improvise something. So I've got my tomatoes in this cloche, but the cloche isn't tall enough. So what I thought I'd do is use some of the wood I've got left over from the pallet and raise this cloche up off the ground. Also, there's probably not quite enough room in here for all of these tomato plants, so I'm going to use this cloche, which isn't great. I've got cover for it, the cover doesn't fit very well, but I do have some fleece and other things, so I think I can improvise another one and again raise this off the ground and give my tomatoes somewhere to live. So yeah, B&Q is a complete waste of time. Online, either everything's sold out or it's just ridiculously expensive. Everyone's hiked their prices. So we'll just we'll accept it as a challenge and improvise with what we've got. My spinach is still sat here. I didn't eat it in the end. I tried a bit of it and it tasted really bitter. So they can go be thrown away today. It's still pretty cold and wet, a bit windy. The things in the polytunnel seem to be growing really well though. I'm pleased with that. I'll check and see if anything needs watering a bit. But to start off, let's sort this cloche out. Right, so I think this is going to work out. I've put some blocks of wood from the pallet underneath, which is raised up a bit, and I'm going to cut some strips out of this plank and another plank like it to raise it up a bit further. It looks a bit Heath Robinson, but it's actually very stable on these big blocks. So that's good. There's the tomato plant. It's amazing how much growth they've put on in the last week or so. So yeah, I'll get on and saw these bits up, then I'll bring you back when I've finished. Okay, well that's worked pretty well. I'm pretty pleased with that. It's actually very stable, even though it looks a bit mad. I've lost a little bit of space in the inside where the planks are, but there's plenty of headroom there for 3, maybe 4 of the big tomatoes. So yeah, and this bottom section here I'll fill in with some, I'll pack it with some fleece that I've got, so that'll keep the drafts out, keep them warm. Yeah, pretty pleased with that solution. Who needs B&Q? It's amazing what you can do with an old pallet. Cool, so I'll fill this up as best I can, and then I'll see about this other cloche. Okay, so that second cloche has worked out alright. You've probably seen these things in B&M stores, stuff like that. They're usually pretty cheap. The problem with them is that over time, I don't know why, this plastic seems to shrink and you end up with a gap at the bottom. The other problem with them is they're very lightweight, so unless you secure them to the ground with some heavy weights, in any kind of light wind this thing will just blow all over the garden. But it'll do for now. One of the bigger tomato plants I couldn't quite fit into the bigger cloche, but it's okay there, it's not touching the top yet. At some point I will raise this whole thing up as well. But for the moment it's quite windy today, I need to get these plants out of the wind again. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with this little house. They've got a fair bit of room to grow in. I could even think about, if I can't get this any higher, maybe think about removing the roof temporarily. I stuck some stakes in. Also, a couple of these, they're looking a little bit leggy at the bottom. What I'm going to do is just take off that bottom leaf and top up these pots with compost to make more roots, make the plant more secure. They look a little bit bent over at the tops where they were crammed in and touching the ceiling before, but hopefully they'll recover. I can see there's quite a few little flower sets already, so hopefully get a bit of a crop in here, and I've managed to squeeze in some little ones. So all I'm going to do now is pad or shove in a load of fleece in the bottom of here to make it nice and snug, and do the same for this one over here. I've also got some polystyrene sheets that I can use. But yeah, not bad for an improvised solution. Okay, so they're all fleeced and tucked in. I've shoved in fleece around all of the edges, all of the corners. I've done as much as I can with this one. Like I say, I'll probably raise this off the floor at some point. My last job is, as far as tomatoes are concerned, is to repot this one looking all a bit leggy, it could do being a bit deeper, in a bigger pot. And then when the wind's died down a bit later, I'm going to do some watering. Yeah, that's it. I think this episode. It's actually quite satisfying, the things you have to do if you have to improvise a solution. It's actually quite fun. We'll see whether it lasts or whether it ends in failure. That's the fun of the game, I guess. Okay, thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.